Master Skywalker, what are we going to do? Bzz, you're gonna die. Hello and welcome to the Never Lose Your Nerd channel. I'm Brandon.
And I'm Ishmael.
Today we're going to do a short video on why didn't the clones attack Anakin? Why was he allowed to just be free and just nothing happened to him? Coming off of Clone Wars, there's a bunch of ideas I have. This is definitely one of them, just like the last one we did. Check that one out about what happened to the defective clones if their chips didn't work.
And all the ideas coming inside my head.
Oh yeah, whoa, so many ideas. They're just everywhere.
Yeah, okay. Well, my first idea is that they didn't kill Anakin because he was in the same team as them. Like, as soon as they turned bad, he was part of Order 66 already. And so they didn't kill him, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know about that because Anakin, Rex, Ahsoka, all the other clones were a part of the same division. Basically through the whole Clone Wars, the 501. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, the same ones that turned on Ahsoka were the same ones that Anakin was with. So, I don't know. It doesn't really make sense, to be honest.
It doesn't. Well, my other one is that when Palpatine, did Palpatine make them, right?
What do you mean, make him?
Like, who made the clones?
There's a long lineage. We could do a separate video on that.
Well, let's just say Palpatine made them. Right?
Let's just say Palpatine was the master of all this, but he didn't create them, but he was one of the masterminds, but there actually is a whole nother backstory on how the clones were created.
Well, if he's part of the masterminds, he probably, inside the inhibitor chip, he already put the future inside of them. So, and whenever Order 66 happened, they already knew that Anakin was already be bad and all that stuff. And so they programmed them to not kill Anakin at all.
Yeah, I'm not trying to disagree with you, like, for everything, but in that case, why did they attack Maul? Because before all this happened, Maul was one of Palpatine's apprentices.
Maybe because Palpatine didn't like Maul.
Because in that case, then he would have had Maul protected too. So I don't know. I mean, it might be. Maybe it's just plot holes. Maybe they'll show it in a book or comics or something.
When are those books coming out?
There actually are books that have come out.
No, the books that were the new ones that were coming out.
Oh, I don't know yet. I don't think they have.
Do you think they got canceled?
No, they're coming out. I know there's books over Maul, son of Dathomir, shows his backstory. It actually shows what happens after the Clone Wars. Actually pretty interesting. It involves his mother. It involves Palpatine. It involves Dooku. It's actually a pretty cool story. I also think maybe there was maybe a time in there after Palpatine gave Order 66 that maybe he talked to the clones and, told them that this is Darth Vader. This is my new apprentice. He's no longer a Jedi. You need to follow him. That's the only thing I can think of. That's
a good one. Like when what's his name? General Hux was talking to the stormtroopers. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like that.
Oh, General Hux wasn't in this.
I know. I'm making back to the Force Awakens.
Oh, yeah. That's the only plausible explanation I have. Is that there was just a deleted scene or just time in there we didn't see, because the time that Palpatine orders 66 and then when Anakin went to the Jedi Temple, that's the only plausible explanation I can think of.
Yeah.
Think so? As he told them that, I'm guessing too that Palpatine literally went to all the generals. Was it something to where Order 66 and then all of a sudden all the clones activated? But you could see that he talked to Cody, he talked to Rex. I guess he literally had to call every general. You think so?
Or what if he did? Can't the Force? Can't you do something with the Force and send out a message with the Force and then everybody into their head and then they can be like?
I don't know. That's kind of like what they call a hive mind thing where everybody thinks is one. It's not that, because the clones literally have.
Or what if they did some technology stuff and just put it inside the chips and then it just went.
Well, yeah, that's what it is, but Order 66 is what activates that. But the clones are very unique. Watch the Clone Wars. They all have their own personalities. They literally have their own haircuts. They all have their own tattoos, their own names. Everything distinguished them from everybody else. That's something they lacked in the movies, is they didn't show that, but the series, they definitely go into all that.
I don't think they did that in the movies because it's going to be kind of ridiculous here right now. It's cool
Why?
but ridiculous in the movie. I mean, I think it would be a little too much work.
Yeah, just wasn't enough time to literally go into all the clones.
That would be a little too much work, and plus they already had it was so long ago when they made those movies.
Yeah. Well, that's the reason for the Clone Wars animated series is to show you all that.
Yeah.
But I think I also mentioned earlier that the 501st didn't attack Anakin. Well, I mentioned something about the 501st, but actually the 501st was the company that went with Ahsoka to Mandalore. And they were actually the ones that was on the plane, or not plane, the ship, whenever it went down, remember, at the end of Clone Wars? That was actually all those soldiers. So the soldiers Anakin took to the Jedi Temple, I'm not exactly sure who they were. I would have to do some research. So that actually wasn't the 501st. So.
Oh, when you said 5.
Yeah, I said the 501st went with Anakin. Why didn't they attack him? Because you said they were on the same team. I was actually wrong about that, so. But yeah, that's the only real thing I could think about is why didn't the clones attack Anakin is because Palpatine told them, this is my apprentice. He's on our team now. Somehow he switched, but nobody else did. And like I said, they also never explained why Maul, they attacked Maul because Maul isn't a Jedi. So, I don't know. Like I said, plot holes. Maybe they didn't think about it at the time.
Well, maybe because Darth Vader is scary looking.
Well, he wasn't Darth Vader then.
Well, he was burnt and he looked like...
No, not yet.
He looked like chicken.
Not when he went to the Jedi Temple. He was regular. Anakin still, remember?
Oh. Oh, now I get it why you're saying they didn't attack Anakin. Because he wasn't burnt yet, nor he wasn't...
Yeah, he still looked like Anakin. He's still... Like I say, they're like, weren't you just a Jedi like 20 minutes ago? Now you're evil? Well, I don't get it.
Oh, I see. I get it now. When he went to go kill the kids.
Yeah.
That's
Master Skywalker, what are we going to do? You're gonna die. Poor kid. That's so sad. But yeah, it kind of doesn't make sense why after Order 66, Anakin just went with the clones straight to the temple and started killing the Jedi. Wouldn't have they have been like, wait, weren't you just the Jedi like 5 minutes ago and now you're like a bad guy? What happened?
What is wrong with that voice that you just used?
I don't know. But wouldn't you think that they would kill him? He's part of the Jedi leadership.
True.
So yeah, I mean, if you're watching this, let us know what you think. If we missed something and there actually was in there, I don't know. I haven't seen anything on why. But yeah, that was just something interesting that I was thinking about is why wasn't Anakin attacked? Why was he just let free just to go kill the Jedi, even though he was just a Jedi literally 15 minutes ago?
Well, nobody knows. That's what I told you. More gaps open. So.
Yeah, I don't know. Could be a plot hole, could not. Could be something we missed. But yeah, just something interesting I was thinking about of,
Yeah.
Did you have any other ideas on why not?
No.
No?
No. This idea is just haywire.
What is it?
You don't want to read it. It was a lot of typos.
Oh my, just throw it out there.
No
idea is a bad idea.
It doesn't make sense. It says they were programmed when Palpatine knew mankind's future. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, never mind.
It was the typos.
All right. Well, I don't know. Like I said, I think it's an interesting topic. We got other things coming up. We're definitely going to do videos about. Kind of like a what if or why not series. Like, why didn't this happen?
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and end it there. If you would, please like the video.
Subscribe to our channel.
Hit the bell for notifications.
And we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.